Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Christine and today I have a perfume haul for you. I have quite a few new scents here next to me. Some of them are more for the fall time, some of them you can wear all day around. And if you enjoy this video, I would love it if you would give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe for more fragrance related videos and also lifestyle and beauty content. Yeah, so let's just get started. So actually, I don't know where I put the packaging of this because I wore this today, but this is Dior Addict Eau de Parfum. This is the 30 ml. This is such a fall and winter scent. Actually, the opening is quite green to me, but like not a fresh green, but more in the sense of a Christmas tree green. To me, it smells like the opening. Smells like you're sitting by a Christmas tree, like a fresh one, and there's a vanilla candle going on in the back, and then you just have this like cozy atmosphere. That's what this creates for me in the opening. Then it also has like this spicy touch, and I think that comes from the sandalwood, but then there's also like this hint of sweetness from the tonka bean. So I actually really enjoy this. I wore this today, actually during the day, although I would say this is like probably a more proper evening, date night, going out fragrance. I mean, we're not really going out right now, are we? But I really enjoy this. I'm really glad I have this in my collection now. I will say for now, I have to kind of still see if I think this is like sexy, because this is what like it is described as in the fragrance community. Is a lot of people to say that this is like a very sexy, super sexy fragrance, which I get like this type of, you know, like mysterious vibe from this perfume, but like, is it sexy? And I mean, everyone has a different like definition of sexiness, I guess. So I'll see about that and I will keep you updated. Okay, so the next one is actually another one by Dior. It's Hypnotic Poison, Eau de Toilette, also a 30 ml. I actually used to own this a couple years ago, so that's why I did buy this. This is so cozy, and I'm sorry, the theme of this video is probably like cozy here, cozy there. It's a lot of coziness. But I just love these like types of vanilla cozy scents, and this is like the perfect fall and winter scent to me. So you definitely get the vanilla, obviously, and then the almond, and like the florals in this just kind of like underline it, if that makes any sense. But it's really nice. I'm actually so excited to wear this again. This is definitely a crowd pleaser. A lot of people like this, and obviously that's not like what I base my choices on, but like, you know, it's what I'm trying to say is I think this is a safe blind buy if you've never smelled this, which I don't know. I think a lot of people have smelled this. This is kind of like a classic Dior fragrance. So yeah. So the next one is actually one I have not tried yet. It's Interdit by Givenchy, but this is the Eau de Parfum Intense. I'm sorry, my French is not that great, so I'm probably butchering it. So yeah, this is the intense version of the original Interdit. This is the box, by the way. And this is the bottle. I did smell the original. I did not enjoy it that much. I thought it was very like generic, you know. And I don't know, like it didn't really speak to me, and I have to say I find that with a lot of Givenchy fragrances. There wasn't really one that kind of piqued my interest. But then I looked at the notes for this one, because this one came out like I think a month or two ago, or maybe it came out in September. I don't know, recently though. And I looked at the notes and I was like, wow, that looks really interesting. I actually wore this already, and I can tell you this has amazing performance. The sillage is really, really good. Like, it lasts a long time. I've smelled this like, I think 6 hours later I still smelled it on me. This is a very like dark, sultry scent. I was really surprised. I don't really remember all of the notes right now. Who remembers all the notes of a perfume? I mean, unless it has like 4 notes. But this one had sesame as one of the notes, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, this is kind of like a sweet, but like not sweet, but tamed. It has a tamed sweetness, if that makes any sense. It's like a more low-key sweetness, if that makes any sense. It's giving me, I'm not saying at all that they smell the same, but it's giving me kind of Carolina Herrera good girl vibes. But this is really nice. I can actually totally see this also as a going out fragrance in the evening. Perfect also for the winter and fall time. Overall, I would totally say go check this out. This is very nice. I was actually surprised. And yeah. So the next one is actually another one that I used to own, but this one is like, this one I had like way back, and honestly when I smelled it again I was like, wow, how did I wear this when I was 14 years old? Because I did, or maybe I was 15 or 16, but anyways, this seems like a very odd scent for a 15-year-old to wear. And this one is, and I took it out of the box already because it's kind of hard to get it out. It's Classique by Jean-Paul Gaultier. So this is basically a very feminine, powdery fragrance. I love this. But it has like this type of like mature vibe, if that makes sense. It also reminds me a little of Jill Sander Sun, if you know that, but like not in a bad way. I think this is so great, but like the paper does not do it justice. It does unfold very beautifully on the skin. This has 100 notes, like tons of notes. I would say definitely the most prominent. And I can't see, this is one of those fragrances where it's really hard for me to like pinpoint what I'm smelling. Anyways, if you enjoy powdery, floral, very feminine scents that aren't too sweet, because to me this is not that sweet, I don't know, like compared to a black opium for example, but this is also like super, to me this is sexy, but in a more like vintage vibe, you know? If you enjoy that, then this is the fragrance for you. Okay, I'm sorry if my position changed, but I did have to check something, but I'm back now. So let's continue with probably the biggest highlight of this whole haul, which I was so surprised about and made me go a little crazy. So what I'm talking about is Cinema by YSL. Where has this been all my life? This is beautiful. So I actually bought this because a German like Instagrammer was talking about how like amazing this is for how long she hadn't worn it. And I was like, you know, like I trust her, so if she says this is amazing, I have to try it out as well. And basically I couldn't find this in the stores anymore, but I didn't think anything about it. I was just like, you know, I'm like open to trying things. Then I looked at the notes, I was like, okay, like this seems like something I would wear. And also a lot of people said like this is a people pleaser, like a lot of people give me compliments for this. So I was like, okay, let's just try it. Like, I don't know, I was kind of put off by this kind of old-ish looking bottle. I mean, I really like the back, how it has like the Saint Laurent, Yves Saint Laurent everywhere. So it's actually kind of cute. But then I received it, I smelled it, and I fell in love instantly. Like, the smell's so good, heavenly. Like this is perfect, the perfect vanilla. I don't want any other vanilla in my life. If there was one vanilla fragrance that I was gonna get, it would be this. The opening is so beautiful. you have like these fruity notes in the opening, which I'm not a big fruity person, but in this one, they just come out so nicely together with the vanilla. And then when it settles on your skin, it's just like this beautiful dry down, like so rich and warm and addictive. I really think this is addictive. So I originally got the 50 ml bottle, and then I figured out that this is discontinued, I think. And I got another one. And it is a 90 ml bottle, which I got for the same price as the other one from 2 different sites. But anyways, I'm stocked now because I cannot live without this. I mean, who knows how long this will last considering how much I'm spraying. If you enjoy vanilla, if you want a classy vanilla fragrance, this is beautiful. Perfect also for the fall and winter. If you have any chance to get your hands on this, please do. You won't regret it. I thought since we had like all of these amazing perfumes that I was impressed by, a blind buy haul would only be right if there was at least one fragrance where I'm like, yeah, that was a fail. And that one for me was Flower by Kenzo, L'Elixir, you know, this one. To be honest with you, I only got this one because I saw it was on sale, and when I looked at the reviews on the site, the reviews seemed good. Like, a lot of people said this, they got lots of compliments for that. And you probably think like, wow, she only buys the perfumes for compliments. Like, no, I don't. But that's usually a safe bet for me to buy a perfume, you know? Especially when I haven't smelled it, and I have never smelled this. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not for me. Like, I can see why people like this. This has raspberry. So the opening is kind of fruity with the raspberry. It has praline. And I mean, it's really nicely blended. So there's nothing wrong with that. Like, absolutely, if you enjoy sweet fragrances, then I think you would very much enjoy this, especially because this, to me, it's not like your typical like juvenile smelling sweet fragrance. Like, this is also not sexy. I would not describe this as sexy, but it's a great everyday, like, everyday sweet scent, you know? It kind of smells like a raspberry chocolate candy. Does that make sense? Like, you know, like a chocolate truffle filled with raspberries or something like that, you know? I feel like the name is kind of weird for this. It does not smell like flowers, at least not to me, not a lot. Like, the flowers are also like very much in the background of this. So like the raspberry and the praline really, like, they're doing their thing in the front, you know. But yeah, so for me, this was kind of yeah, no. Oh, and by the way, I totally forgot to tell you that the dry down of this, it's not great. Like, it's really not. Once it had dried down, or actually I wore this sweater the other day and I sprayed it because I was like, okay, I wasn't that impressed by the first smell of it, but like, let me just try it. So I sprayed it, and I also sprayed it on my sweater. And the next day when I went to like pick that sweater up, I got like this really cheap smelling dry down. So like, I'm not trying to bash this, especially because I know that a lot of people like this, but it's just not for me. It's not my type of fragrance. And that's okay, because there's so many out there. I mean, if we all like the same things, that would be kind of crazy and boring. So yeah, it's a no for me. But I will kind of, I might like end up enjoying this. Who knows? I will see how I use this. I might get rid of it. We'll see. Okay, moving on. The next one is Flowerbomb Nectar by Viktor Rolf. So I actually don't own the original Flowerbomb. but I figured I might as well try this before I get the original Flowerbomb. This was another one where I was like, I'm not so sure about that, but let's smell it again. So what immediately puts me off about this is the licorice scent. Like the opening opens with like this smell of licorice, and I do not like that freaking, like I don't like eating it, I don't like the smell of it, but you know, it makes it smell very potent. So I actually sprayed it on a paper. Yeah, I don't know about this one, but I should have known. Like, I'm not the typical like person, I'm not the person to typically buy sweet fragrances. Like, I like sweetness, but like not in like overdose, you know? But I don't know, I can see myself wearing this because it's pretty, it's different. Like it is unique, definitely. I don't know, I can't say much about it other than I smell the licorice, it's so strong. So if you like licorice, this is your fragrance. Also, I can't say anything about longevity or performance because I've never worn this and went out with it actually, so yeah. So I actually went on Fragrantica and took a look at the notes again, and it does have orange blossom in it, so, and patchouli, so I should actually like this. So I'm really excited to see how this develops on my skin. But it also has vanilla, so it's actually also a perfect fragrance for the fall and winter time. And yeah, would I say this is a safe blind buy? It wasn't for me. I would say definitely go and give this a sniff before you buy it. But I have to say the bottle is pretty awesome. I think it's a very beautiful bottle. So yeah, that's Flowerbomb Nectar by Viktor Rolf. Now the next one is Narciso Rodriguez for her. This is the love of my life. If there was only one perfume I could wear for the rest of my life, it would be this one. To me, it seems pretty underrated on YouTube, in the fragrance community in general. I think this is an amazing fragrance. Like, I don't know what to say. This is musk, florals. This is sexy. This is the #1 fragrance that always gets me compliments, especially from guys. But what I actually like about this is that its character changes depending on like how warm it is outside, depending on your own skin chemistry, and I think that's what makes it work so amazingly for me, is that it works really well with my skin. I left this in the summer, especially in the evening when it's not too hot, but like hot enough that you're kind of like, your skin is just warmer, and it unfolds on your skin, and then it also projects way more. And I think that's what makes this so great. I'm actually not going to take this out of the package because I have another one sitting over there. This is just a restock because I got this at an amazing price. This is the 100 ml and I paid like 55 euros for it, which is crazy. Yeah, but I can only recommend this, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna hear more about this on my channel because I love this so much. And now we have finally made it to the highlight part of my haul, which I've ordered from Diptyque, and let me tell you, they're not playing around. Like, if you're ever gonna order something by Diptyque, order it from them. So it came in this beautiful box, my order, and yeah, it had like a wrapper around it, and then you can like give yourself a gift card, which I did, but I'm not gonna read that because it's kind of cheesy. But like, I was like, you know, it's cute. A little gift for me. So what I chose is Dosan. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I chose the Eau de Toilette just because I I owned the Eau de Parfum as a sample once, and it used to give me like headaches, so I figured I would be better off with the Eau de Toilette. And I got the 100 ml. And it's such a gorgeous bottle. The bottle itself is beautiful. It's big and, well, it's basically as big as my palm, so it's gorgeous. And I'm a sucker for like florals. This just smells so good. So this one has African orange flower, it has rose, it has iris, musk, tuberose. This is just a floral masterpiece to me. This smells so good, so feminine, but interesting. Like, it's not your average floral, it's more complex, you know? And that's what I love about this. Also, I think for an eau de toilette, this has amazing lasting power and performance. And that's not the only thing I got. So, but we're done with the fragrance part for now. I also got a candle because I'm a sucker for like free gifts with purchase. Yeah, I'm calling myself out. And I was just like a little away, like a couple euros away from the free gift. So I was like, okay, come on. So I got the Vanille candle. I love Diptyque candles. It's a small one. I think they're really aesthetically pleasing. And who doesn't love that? And they just smell amazing. And I thought a vanilla candle would be perfect for now, for the fall and winter time. I love anything cozy, anything that's gonna give me the vibes, you know. Yeah, that was everything. That was my whole haul. I think the last haul for a while, or maybe like until Christmas, when it's treat yourself time again. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you. I hope you found something that you might want to try. And if there is something that you want to try, let me know down in the comments. Have you tried any of these? What do you think about the ones where I'm like, I don't really like them? Do you like them? I want to know. So let me know, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a nice day. Bye.